Yo, what you saying, YouTube? It's your boy King Cardo. Welcome back to another video. And today's video is a little different. Today's video, I would say, is honestly about satisfaction. It's about those who may have a lot in life and may not be that satisfied with what they may have. For those who don't know, there's been a lot of like mix up recently with Steph Curry and his wife, AYESHA Curry. Who's, you know, she's cool, but she's been saying a lot of like crazy things that me personally, if my wife is on the internet saying these things and I am Steph Curry, there's gonna be some serious conversations had. Like that's all I'm saying, you know? But I digress. I got a little reaction video for you guys. This is just about every time she disrespected him, and the video is honestly like 10 minutes long, which is crazy. If I can put together a 10-minute compilation of my wife disrespecting me, we're signing some papers. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. The lawyers will be at your door. Let's just get straight into it though, you know? I hope you guys are having a good day. Honestly, if you guys are having a great day, let me know down in the comments. Leave a like on the video, you know, subscribe. Join the Cardo clan, the King Cardo family, you know? Like, it's all love. It's all one love over here, you know? So, just, you know, appreciate you guys. All right, let's get into it.
On Earth, I've gotten to see some of the greatest athletes ever. And sometimes a single individual comes around and changes the game altogether. Someone comes in and dominates in such a way that has you contemplating self-deletion as you hear this against your team.
We're talking about him. The greatest shooter of all time.
Steph Curry, the greatest three-point shooter of all time.
What did I say?
I hate to say it, but he, Kevin Durant, and the Golden State Warriors are the sole reason I checked out on the NBA back in around 2018.
A lie? Yo, if you were there, let me know down in the comments. That 2014 to 2018 run of basketball was a different time period. Like, I'll say actually to 2019, because, you know, shout out to Raptors, we won the chip, you know. But yeah, different time of basketball.
Word. And I don't know if it's just like a light skin thing, as if they are required to go through a humiliation ritual to obtain their powers. But I liken Steph to both Patrick Mahomes and Will Smith. We all know that years ago, Patrick's girlfriend at that time, Brittany, was embarrassing him with countless tweets, fan interactions, and videos featuring his worthless brother Jackson.
Worthless brother is crazy work. I know he posts like weird videos on TikTok and stuff, but like worthless is wild.
And hated on us.
Could never have that on my name.
Now, to be completely fair to her, I feel like she has calmed down with most of that and really distanced herself from the sideshow brother.
She can't stand his ass.
As for my guy Will, y'all know his legacy was tarnished because his wife loves to emasculate him every chance she gets.
About that, bro.
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
And we have also talked in the past.
I've never even seen, that Jada and Will thing, like, that's a whole nother video. If you guys actually want to see that video, let me know. That's a whole nother video, bro. Like, because Fresh Prince is one of my favorite shows. Like, it's top 5, you know? Like, it's honestly top 3. It's, respectfully, it's actually top 2. Like, but I digress once again.
Steph's wife AYESHA is yet another one of these women who does this exact same thing. I think the downfall really began the night of June 16th, 2016, when LeBron would score 41 points, evening up the NBA Finals in 3 games apiece, before eventually coming back in historic fashion from being down 3-1 to Steph Curry and the Warriors. Following that night, AYESHA would tweet that the NBA was rigged, and that she had just witnessed it with her own 2 eyes. To me, this was the first sign that she was beyond willing to speak her mind.
Wait, huh? This is when
that night,
LeBron
AYESHA
lost?
would tweet that the NBA was rigged, and that she had just witnessed it. With her own 2 eyes. To me, this...
Well, like, she's defending her husband, though.
This was the first sign that she was beyond willing to speak her mind, no matter what the cost and how it could affect her husband and his career. Keep in mind, Steph has always kept his head down and his nose clean. Like, I'm talking about absolutely no scandals on or off the court, while also pocketing a cool $1 billion along the way. And I feel like when Steph was first going off, really making a name for himself, everyone loved his family. He was bringing out the baby to the press conference. The wife was doing the cooking show. But it was simply not enough for Ayesha, and over time, it's really just gotten more and more embarrassing.
It's never enough, man.
First 6 years ago, we had this...
It's like no matter what you do, no matter how much you provide, man, it's never enough.
What more do you want from me?
The Red Table Talk, where relationships go to die. Ayesha went on there with the Sith Lord herself, and also Steph's mother of all people, and she had this to say about yearning for attention from other men. Mother of all people, and she had this to say about yearning for
Like, I don't know, like, table full of light-skinned women. Like, you don't see this every day. Like, everyone's, like, all mix up and twine up with different types of this and that and this and that and all over, you know? Crazy.
Attention from other men.
Oh, this is, damn, I thought this was Jada twice, to be honest, when I saw this. This is, I don't know who this is. So this is what? This is Ayesha, this is Curry's mom. I don't know who that is. This is Jada, don't know who that is. Willow. And I think her name is Robin, if I'm not mistaken. You know? I don't know much about her. But her, can't stand her ass. I don't know what's going on with you. Like, that's Curry's mom. Like, I don't know. But I don't know what's going on. Like,
because there are women out there constantly thirsting over her husband, and she wanted some of that same lust.
Something that really bothers me and, like, honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like, there are all these women, like, throwing themselves. But me, like, the past 10 years, like, I don't have any of that. Like, I have zero, this sounds weird, but, like, male attention. And so then, like, I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
Why do you need that, though? Like, actually, well, okay, you should know that you're an attractive woman. Why do you need external male validation when you have, unless your marriage is not great, maybe your situation's not great, but it's like, it's better you say that. Because then people might be a little easier on you for saying stuff like this, but we're assuming that everything's good.
I understand you still good.
You know? Your husband's Steph Curry. Not to glaze or anything, but it's Steph Curry, you know? So it's like, why do you need that external validation? What's your life missing that you need that, you know? Like, that's crazy.
What more do you want from me?
You're not even. But I'm gonna tell you something.
Now, her saying all that while Curry's mom is sitting right next to her is downright.
Yo, I didn't even clock it like that. That is insane. And the mom's talking about, the mom's talking about some, you don't realize it? What do you mean you don't realize it? That's not what Mom, that's not what you're supposed to say.
To me, she even tries to save her by saying, "Oh, you're not looking for that girl. What does it matter?"
Something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not looking.
And keep in mind, they did get married fairly young, so maybe she did not get to experience all of the things that she wanted to. But saying that you crave the attention of other men when you're already a mother and a wife for years at that point is strange. And something that she really should have kept to herself or talked about in private. And that is really going to be a running theme in this video. You know, it's not like it's wrong to have feelings because relationships are complicated and they go through various stages. But hey, here comes Jada to give her some advice.
Because I dealt with that for years too, like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh my
not
God,
fair.
I mean.
Because I don't want it, but it'd be nice to know that, like.
If you don't want it, why are you talking about it?
Someone's looking.
But when your radar's turned off, right, that can get real dangerous. Don't ever think for 1 minute that it ain't some men out there looking at you like, I wish.
Honestly.
And I'm going to tell you who knows that more than anybody.
Yeah, so Curry's mom even tells her, like, this is a dangerous line to
you know what? She didn't lie, though. Like, obviously, Curry knows that.
But when your radar's
and remember that. Remember Curry's your husband. Remember
would
that.
Occur on yet another daytime talk show, The Real. This clip does go viral time and time again because of what happens after they bring out this old up shirtless dude named Marcel.
Marcel?
Shout out to Marcel. Not this Marcel. I know Marcel. Not this Marcel. Matter of fact, you guys have seen him on the channel. If you guys have seen my goose story, like this is deep on the channel. But like if you guys have seen the goose story video, then Cells is in that video. Go check that one out. I'll link it. I'll link it like right over here. Yeah, I'll link it right over there, so you guys can go check it out. No, sorry, I lied to you. It's gonna be over there. I think it's this corner. Yeah, I'll link it there. You'll see it.
Now the hand gesture there is just absolutely diabolical.
Oh, I missed it. I've seen this clip. I've seen this. Your husband is Steph Curry, and this random ass dark skinned shirtless nigga's like, are you serious? Come on, bro. Don't even joke like, I don't care if it's for jokes. Don't even joke like that, bro. Don't even joke like that.
Now the hand gesture there is just absolutely diabolical. And I get that she's like joking, but if the tables turned and Steph was doing the same thing around some cocktail waitress on a podcast, I think that both women and men would think that that shit is pretty wild. And it's funny how it's always another woman on the show who immediately sees what she's doing as crazy and tries to get her to stop. And during this same interview, she would also go on to put Steph's love for feet on display. Yes, I'm serious.
This is gonna turn into a whole other thing, but my husband really loves my feet.
Oh, I love that.
And so, like, the light was hitting him just right that day. And so I was like, let me...
You didn't have to do that to my boy Steph, bro. You could have kept that behind closed doors. No one asked for all that. No one asked for all that. You know?
He just snapped this photo and sent him a picture of my feet. So I always say, like, when he says to send nudes, like, that's what he's getting, a picture of my bare feet. I don't know if he's happy about that, but that's okay.
And like I said, there is nothing inherently wrong with him beating his meat to feet, but some things are once again...
Okay, whoa. Fire. Don't assume he's doing all that. Don't assume he's doing that.
And better kept private.
All right, girl. Now we know something about him. He likes feet. Sisters.
Let's not take it that far. You know?
And with these latest antics, it's really only gotten worse. As a couple weeks back, AYESHA went on the Call Her Daddy podcast to talk about how she has felt discontent with her life as a mother from time to time, and how it's basically hard to deal with her not being the star of the show.
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So, I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like, it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
And it's fine to look back in retrospect and acknowledge hard moments where maybe you question your life path or your decisions, or maybe even your identity, but later she says this is something that still bothers her till this day.
But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too, and I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like did you experience that?
I still.
That's a different topic, though.
I still experience that. I'm always in therapy.
That's not necessarily disrespecting Steph, though.
You lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself. Like, even the things that made me feel confident and cool. Then what are you doing?
And the thing to me is, like, she is a very successful person on her own merit. Like, don't get me wrong, being his wife likely opened most of these doors for her in these situations, but she also hit home runs with her opportunities, having several very successful restaurants. She has also been highlighted time and time again on magazines, and even having her own TV show.
What are you complaining about? What? Yeah. You have success in your own right. That's crazy.
Yet she still comes off as insecure, but then again, she did say that she thought that she would be the breadwinner, despite also knowing that Curry was going to be a high draft pick, making massive waves in college when they met.
I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. Like, he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like, I thought I was gonna be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know.
I don't know, I just don't really understand how someone can come off as so ungrateful after having such a fortunate hand dealt to them in life. Like, she has 1 million times the opportunity that other women have.
I actually can't believe what
I'm talking about nannies, endless therapy, countless money women have. I'm talking about nannies, endless therapy, countless money, and endless doors of opportunity being open to build an identity away from simply being a wife and mother, which it is very apparent to me that Steph has allowed her to explore. And yet she just comes out to crap on it every couple of years. I mean, to me, we all have a role to play in our life and our various relationships, and I don't know if she needed more dating experience or to get out the mud on her own. But to me, she really just comes off as if she had a full ride at Jada's school of embarrassing your husband. I mean, you would never catch LeBron's wife on this shit.
I said this, bro. I had this same conversation with my mom today, bro, about this. Because I said I was going to make this video. We talked about this. And I said the same thing. I said LeBron's wife would, you don't hear this. She doesn't disrespect Bron. And that adds to LeBron's legacy. That's why LeBron's the GOAT over Michael Jordan. I rest my case.
Here taking backstage photos with Drake. Like, she won't even take a picture with a male fan because she knows the narratives that could spark from that. And I want to make it clear, in no way am I saying that women need to sit back and be silent and try and look good, or that they can't have an identity outside of their family or their husband. If anything, I think the exact opposite. I think that those things are very healthy. I'm just saying that it seems like every time she opens her mouth, it's always bad and embarrassing. Like, maybe she just needs to stop doing these interviews. I don't really know what the solution is. But yes, every time she goes viral, it's for something like this. But either way, I do want to know what you guys think about this situation, both men and women.
Real life. Let me, I don't know why she feels like the need to go embarrass him like that. I understand what she meant by wanting to have your own identity and you had different goals and dreams for yourself and that didn't happen the way it worked out. Cool, I understand that. That's fine. But it's the actual embarrassing him, talking about the clip of I didn't really like him that much, playing with your ring. You're kind of doing too much. Don't do stuff like that. And the thing about this is, bro, your kids are gonna look back and watch this one day, and you're out here talking about you're still not satisfied. You're a whole mom and you're still not satisfied. Yes, you didn't say you didn't love your kids, but bro, that sounds terrible, you know? And me personally, I wouldn't want my wife out here saying all that type of stuff repeatedly doing things that's really disrespecting and honestly kind of hurting my legacy and tarnishing my reputation, you know? I wouldn't want that. And honestly, you shouldn't either, but I wanted to know how you guys feel about this situation. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys for staying to the end. If you guys are new to the channel and this is your first time watching, just drop a subscribe down for me down in the comment. That made no sense. If this is your first time watching me, I appreciate you for staying to the end. Just hit the subscribe button down below. You know, we're on our road to 100 subscribers, and honestly, guys, we're really close. I appreciate everyone who subscribes. YouTube has a video popping up for you right over here. They say this is the one for you, and you're really going to enjoy it. So if I was you, I'd head over there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I know.
Sit back, kick back, smoke a little, talk a little. Sit back, kick back, smoke a little, talk a little. Sit back, kick back.